Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so much for indulging us for a second while we got up and took a break. I hope everybody is having as good a time tonight as I have been. This has been I was a little nervous before we started playing this game because I've only played it once before I started running it tonight. Um, and there's a lot of stuff in this game, so I'm excited to be bringing it to you guys, though. I love the Fallout universe. I really, really, really enjoy this cast of people. So, yeah. But before we before we went to break, the group embarked on their adventure into the Commonwealth, heading for the Vault-Tec Regional headquarters, looking for a mysterious Pip-Boy in the that is said to be hidden there. As they were sort of sneaking their way through the city, they did stumble across a shady-looking guy who looked like he was lying in ambush. Ember and Dogmeat did notice him before the trap could be sprung, however, and I believe Ember and Dogmeat returned to tell the group about this ne'er do well.
Yeah, so I'll walk back and be like, what do you guys want to do about it?
What should we do? Do we just try to get past them, or
What was he doing? He was setting up he just had a machete.
Yeah, he just had a machete.
Did you see anybody else?
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
Traps usually take more than one person. Huh? I'm not sure what to do here.
I have a rifle. I can try to shoot him if you want.
The safety of this dumpster? I like that idea.
But if my gun goes a little haywire and I miss, that alerts him to our presence. So,
That is a toss-up. Oliver, what do you think?
You look, and Oliver is not there anymore. I'm going to try and sneak away from this group, staying hidden from our assailant, too. Kind of. Let me see if I can have control of my person here. I'm going to try and sneak up over this way.
Yeah, you should have control. Yep.
Hopefully undetected still by this guy and whomever else might be there.
Well, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I got an action point and a -1.
Heck yeah.
And my ID is an 8. And I assume it's contested, so
Yes, it is. But an action
That's a-
point is a 1, basically,
Oh,
on the dice.
gotcha.
I have to roll a notice check. Notice. And then he's got friends there, so... So he did succeed, but he did not succeed as well as you did. So, you are hidden over there.
Can I see anything else? That maybe...
That would be a notice check.
Okay. I am unskilled in that, so I don't suppose it will go super well. But
Yeah, and it's whatever stat your the little magnifying glass symbol is beside for you.
yeah, I did not succeed there.
Okay, so you're looking around, you don't see anybody other than the guy that Ember pointed out.
Okay.
So that's where we'll leave Oliver. What are what are Lee? I guess this will be Lee's turn to before the action starts.
that being the case, Lee is probably just gonna go see where he can get some cover. Which I guess is like one of the corners by the dumpster here.
It is a good spot.
So maybe like here-ish.
Perfect.
he's going to, I guess, like nervously take out the revolver, which he's only carried for like protection against like wild animals and stuff. I don't imagine he's ever shot a person before, so this will be a learning experience.
Oh no. And then Amber and Dogmeat, what are you doing right before the action begins?
Ember will like sigh, be like wimps, and then is this like a couch right here?
Well, I didn't see what you were pinging. That is a couch, yes.
I'm gonna try to sneak over there to the couch. And Dogmeat will come with me.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Do I do skill and damage again?
Yes, skill and damage again. Ooh, that's
Got it.
2 impact.
Something.
Yeah, so you needed a 6 or less, so you succeeded, and you got 2 impact, so you succeeded very, very well.
Okay, and then I'm gonna line up my my rifle with the machete man's head.
Perfect. Alright, so with that, and since you got 2 impact, Ember, I will say that you see one more bandit.
Oh shoot, where he at?
There's a lady over here behind this car, and she has sort of these greasy black pigtails. She's wearing this leather harness that covers her top. She's got a tire iron in one hand, and she has this black bird tattoo that comes up from her belly up to just underneath where the harness covers her breasts.
Is she in line of sight where I could shoot her?
You could. She would have cover, but she is over there.
Okay, well then I'll keep my my gun trained on the other guy, but I'm aware that she's over there.
Awesome. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go into combat. The way that works, initiative is a little funny in this game. The way it works, instead of rolling for initiative, as the Overseer, I decided if the players or the enemies get advantage. In this instance, I'm going to say that the players have advantage because they are ambushing the ambushers. They get to decide if they want to go first or if they want the ambushers to go first.
Cross.
So whichever you guys prefer, you guys have the advantage. So would you like to go first, or would you like to see what the raiders are going to do on their turn?
First move advantage. How about you guys?
Yeah, we see where a couple of them are, so we might as well take it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Cool. So you guys will go first. Now that it's the player's turn, here's what happens. I'm going to start with a random player. You get to decide if you want to become ready this turn. Basically, I'll go through each of you and ask if you want to be ready this turn. When we get through everybody, all the people who readied will go on this turn. So, if you want to have everybody activate and go, you guys will all ready up, and then you will activate on this turn, and then you will all go. The inverse is, on my turn, I'll get to activate all my bad guys, and they'll all get to go. So you can stagger it however you want. If you want some of you guys to ready and some of you to wait and see what happens after they get attacked, you could do that. When you guys ready and everybody who is ready activates, you guys will get 2 main actions, which are all listed in the Wasteland guide. The main actions are move, shoot, close combat, throw, prepare, or use expertise.
Okay.
So, I'll start with Kat. Do you want to be ready this action, or do you want to wait and see what happens after the bandits get to go?
I think it's probably wise of me to ready this.
Okay, awesome. So you will ready this action. Is Dogmeat going to ready?
No.
No, okay. Oliver, are you going to ready?
Yes, I will. I assume that I didn't see dog meat at all, kind of.
Right.
So yes, I, without knowing that they're there already.
Okay. Lee, are you going to ready?
I think I should wait. This guy is outside of my range to shoot, and I believe also. Well, I would need like a to do like a reactionary shot. I need a quick action for that, and I don't think that I start with one.
Right.
Okay,
Right. You
so
can prepare. You can activate and you can prepare a reactionary shot if you want to. That would be That would be something that you would do as one of your main actions. And
okay, so
then it would trigger on their turn. So you could activate now, and you could prepare to shoot somebody if they come into range, if you want to do that.
okay, yeah, that is what I was thinking. So I can ready up now and then prepare to shoot.
Okay. What about Ajax? Are you going to ready this turn?
I would like to ready. A quick question: how does this work with the situational awareness?
With situational awareness, you actually get to decide if your team has advantage or not.
Oh, okay.
I forgot you had that. So, hey, that's one less choice I have to make. That's fun.
Yeah, I want to ready next.
Okay, so it sounds like everybody but Dogmeat is readying. Is that correct? Dogmeat will be your reserve character?
Yeah.
Okay. So, since you guys all ready, you all get to activate now. The first thing I need all of you to do, I need you to roll a VATS check. So the way we do that, at the top of your sheet, each of you will roll a blue dice. So one of the special effects dice is what it's called. If you get a bottle cap, you earn an AP. Or if you get a Nuka-Cola bottle, you earn an AP.
No. What does that mean?
So, Kat, you did not get a bottle. You did not get a Nuka-Cola bottle. You got an atom-bomb explosion.
Doesn't look good. I'm not seeing the dice, but I can't select my token either.
Oh, let me make sure the token's assigned to you. It says it is assigned to you.
Make sure you have the arrow selected.
Oh, yep, that was it.
I just did that.
I had my ruler out. That is a bottle and a star.
So yeah, since you rolled a bottle cap, or a bottle, you do get an extra AP this round. So you do have access to a quick action if you want to take it.
Nice.
In addition to your two main actions, you can take a quick action as well. So I will start with Ember, since I went to you first. What would you like to do with your actions?
I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Good choice.
Shoot Mr. Machete Man.
You're going to shoot Mr. Machete Man. So, on your sheet, and I know you have a silenced weapon as well, so what that silencer does is it means that your shots don't trigger actions from other characters. So, like, if I had any prepared actions to attack somebody if I got shot at, they can't react to it.
That's cool.
So, with your gun, you roll a perception skill value. And what range are you in? Did you check?
Wait, I can't remember.
No worries. Your gun
I think
gets,
I looked.
as long as you're within 75 feet, which you definitely are, you get to use the blue range on your gun. Yeah, you do. You're 50 feet away. So, what that means is you get to roll the colored dice on that range. So you get to roll a black, a yellow, and a green. Which black is damage, green is accuracy, yellow is armor reduction. So skill dice, black dice, yellow dice, green dice. And you know what I'm going to do for next game? I'm going to change out those things and just put the colors on the buttons.
That would be excellent.
That's a really good idea. I should have done that to begin with.
Damage,
Accuracy, armor reduction.
accuracy, and armor. I got this.
Holy cow. So you got a crit.
Oof.
So go ahead and mark that you have one critical point. That is a hit. And let me double check your weapon. And I'm sorry, chat, that this is sort of a grind. We're all learning the game together. I promise the fights will get faster as we learn them. So Ember, since you have a pipe rifle, when you get 2 critical points, you can activate a critical hit. Similar to like how you do it in Fallout 4, where your bar builds up, and then you could say, "Hey, I'm going to do a crit now." You build up critical points. You have 1 critical point. When you get your 2nd critical point, you can roll a crit with your weapon, which adds a black dice, and it does 2 damage instead of 1 damage.
Okay.
Awesome. So, what you rolled on your dice, you got a crit, you got a blank on the black dice, you got an armor reduction on the green dice, and a -1 on the yellow dice. So the armor reduction is the thing we really want to pay attention to. That's going to ignore fully 1 point of his armor, which he's a Raider Outlaw. He has 2 armor for this kind of attack. So he will roll his armor dice, and he has to roll, since you have 1 armor reduction, he has to roll a 1. He has to roll 1 to soak this damage. So I'll roll armor dice. I rolled a 3, so I take that damage. I take that 1 point of damage from your pipe rifle.
And then, since I can shoot twice, do I just do that again?
Yep.
Or is that...
No, you get to do it again. Yep.
Okay. Skill. Damage. Accuracy. And armor reduction. What does XO mean?
So what that means is you miss. An X is an automatic miss, but you get an AP out of it. So you can use that AP on this round to do a quick action if you want. So if you want to make another shot, you can do that. It's just at a -2 penalty. If you want to move with that, you can do that, but it's 1 movement range shorter. Or if you want to use an expertise, you can do that, but it's you get a -2 penalty to the skill value.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just take another shot.
Perfect.
Because why not? So just roll all of them again?
Yep. Ooh, that was a good choice. That was a good choice. So you got another AP with your 1 to hit. You got a bonus impact, which is a bonus point of damage. You got an armor reduction. You got a bottle. Your weapon doesn't do anything with the bottle, so we could throw that out. You could take that. So I have to roll an armor check again with a 1, but this time it'll be for 2 damage. And I fail, so he takes another 2 points of damage. And you bank another AP. You can't attack again. You can only do 1 of each kind of quick action each round, but you can move or you can use an expertise if you want. So if you want to roll a notice check to see if you see anybody else, if you want to move to cover anywhere else, you can do that as well.
Let me see. Yeah, I guess I'll roll a notice check.
Okay. Holy cow.
Does that mean another one?
No, quick actions don't generate AP, but that's still a 1 on the dice. So you will still succeed. So looking around, you do see a couple more of these bandits. You see 3 more bandits as you're sort of looking around and opening fire on everybody. And I'm just going to turn the lighting off because all the bad guys are visible now.
Oh no. Oh no.
So there's a guy up here on the roof with a pipe rifle. There's a guy up here with a pipe pistol. There's a guy up here with a pipe rifle.
That is not ideal.
What are the chances that they see all of us?
Hi.
Now that I'm shooting, very high.
You see the guy up here with the blue dot. He kind of looks like he looks a little twitchy, a little nervous. He's got close cut red hair and a beard. And he's got exposed arms that are riddled with track marks. The guy with the green dot is sort of a shifty looking little weasel guy dressed in a muddy baseball uniform. And the guy up here is bald, overweight, with a glossed over expression and rough tanned skin. And you notice he sort of stumbles as he moves. But that is Ember's activation. we move over to Oliver, who activated next.
Well, I'm assuming that I did not see these people as well, so I only have eyes on the one guy.
Right.
I am a little irritated that my cover has been blown next to the person shooting a gun. So I am going to... now, my movement is red unless I charge, in which case it's green.
Yes.
About how many feet would that be? Do we know?
So a charge of green is a 60-foot charge. A charge of movement of red is a 45-foot move.
Cool. And if I'm looking at this, it's 45 feet to him.
Yeah, so you can decide if you want to move up to engage him and attack, or you can decide to charge as your main action.
I'm going to charge as my main action.
Awesome.
So that I automatically get to attack as well, right?
Yes.
As part of the main action? Okay.
Yep, and since you're charging, you also get you get to decide if you want to add a green or a black dice to your attack.
I will add a green, which is armor reduction, correct?
Green is accuracy.
Oh. I will take another black, which is an extra damage,
Correct.
I think. Yeah. So... And I'm just looking at my sheet right now. So I get 2 blacks and a green. In addition to my skill dice. I got an X, so I won't roll the additional dice. I miss.
Okay. So you miss on the charge. You do have another main action, so if you want to make a close combat attack, you can do that as well.
Which I will do for sure. Which is a 4, a damage dice, and an armor dice. So 4 minus 1 is... Oops, I'm sorry. It should be armor reduction. That's green, right?
Armor reduction is yellow. Armor
Accuracy.
accuracy is green.
For my friends who don't know, I'm colorblind, so I'm doing the best I can. So I got a 4. The black dice was a -1. The green dice was a -1. So that's a 2. And my close combat, which I believe is agility, is an 8. So
Then yes, that'll hit. So you got a 2 total. That will hit. What's the damage on that?
it is. So you see me take out a knife that's glowing as I stab. And it is 1 damage, and then it says resolve 1.
1 radiation damage. Awesome. Where's my machete? You said 1 damage?
Yes.
Well, let me roll an armor check. He has an armor of 2 versus this attack. He rolls a 4, so he doesn't absorb any of it. He dies. What happens?
You see me charge. The first swipe is with just a regular dagger. You see that I miss as I swing down, and I use that momentum to spin around on myself, pull out this special kind of second dagger, and kind of hit him right in the gut on my way around.
Beautiful. Awesome. The next activation would be Lee at that point.
Okay, so preparing and then like doing the action I've prepared would consume a action point, right?
Preparing will take one of your main actions, and then you would have a second main action after that. And then you do have an action point from your VATS activation.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, if I used my prepared action, would that use up my action point?
No. So, basically, when you prepare, you're basically triggering an action on somebody else's turn. Like you're preparing to do an action on somebody else's turn. So that action usage is related to the prepared.
Okay. So then I guess I would have to move up. I don't think Lee has noticed anyone else, so I would move action to notice and then an action to prepare.
Oh, that's because Cat's not here anymore. That's why our frames are messed up.
Oh no.
When she jumps back in,
Oh.
she should pop back up. So yeah, you want to use an action to notice and an action to prepare?
So yeah, I was thinking I would use one of my quick actions for because I see prepare there under something I can do with quick actions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
So main actions to move and notice, and then quick action prepare.
Perfect.
Cool beans. Lee is gonna move. How far can I move? I think I can move green. Was it? No, yellow. Okay. And yellow
I
is
believe it's a 30-foot move.
yes, 30. All right. I guess I'll just move up to the couch here. Can I get through this space here?
Yes. I'm gonna say that it's difficult terrain though, so that means you move one movement rank slower than yellow. So you would move 15 feet instead of 30 feet.
Okay. That being the case, I can get... Okay, I could just get right next to Dogmeat. And then I'll try to notice and see if I can pick up on the rest of these baddies around here.
Perfect.
Notice on my skills is not one of my good ones. So I'm getting a -4 on this. Or my skill is a -4 rather. But I rolled an impact. Oh no, wait, skill dice, right?
Yep.
Rolled the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, I got an action point.
Oh, good. That means you got a 1 on the dice.
Nice.
And since that's a
So-
main action, you can also bank an additional action point.
Okay, so I'm at 2 now, but I'm using 1 to prepare to. Well, is there anyone within range of me that I can shoot right now? Actually, blue range is 75. This dude is within 75, so I'm gonna shoot this guy. Can I use both of my action points in this turn to shoot and then 1 to prepare?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll shoot blue dot dude and then prepare.
Awesome.
Okay.
Blue dot dude does not deserve this.
What? Of course he does.
They haven't
okay,
attacked you guys at all yet. You just saw them looking shady in the alley.
Yeah, but this is dangerous times.
Raiders got a raid.
Exactly. So I think the revolver is a skill die and then 2 yellow die.
I believe that's correct. I'll double check. I know it's a skill die. Yeah, a skill die and 2 yellow dice. And if you guys refresh your roll 20s, you should see them labeled as the colors now instead of what they are.
So,
Holy
no, that's
cow.
an exit. So I believe that's a miss, but I get an AP.
Right, it's a miss, but you do get an AP.
Okay, so then can I attack again as a quick action, or?
Yep, you can attack again as a quick action. You just get a -2 to hit.
Okay. Let's go again. That is a 1
Perfect.
with some armor reduction.
With 2 armor reduction. Which is enough
And-
to negate their armor. So they will take 2 points of damage from the revolver.
And now I'll use that last action point to prepare.
Perfect.
So I should be with 0 action points now.
Awesome. So yeah, blat, you blow a hole in that guy's head.
The first one, I assume, goes into like a window or something.
Yeah, your nerves are a little rattled, but yeah, you do get a good shot in. He doesn't go down, but he's looking rough. That brings us to the last person who needed to activate. That's Ajax.
Okay, I'm not aware of anybody on the roof, right?
Right. You can roll a notice check to see if you do, if you want to use one of your main actions to do that.
You know what? Let's go ahead and give that a try. So what dice am I rolling?
So you roll skill dice, If you're trained in notice, you'll get a black dice. If you're not trained in notice, you will get -4 to it.
Got an 8.
You got an 8, so yeah, you don't notice anybody.
Okay. They're doing a good job. I'm just gonna move here between the building and the dumpster, which feels very safe.
It's about to feel a lot less safe.
It's fine. It's fine. And that will conclude my glorious turn.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you did your notice and then you move. So your 2 main actions. Cool. So that brings it back around to my turn, since you guys all readied up, except for Dogmeat. Dogmeat will get to go after my raiders get to go. And I'm going to ready orange. I'm going to ready orange and purple, and then I'll ready blue and green next turn. So orange and purple go this turn. This guy, who you hear as the raiders are starting to yell and shout as the ambush has been sprung. This guy's name is Clumsy, is what they call him. But he stands up, and he is going to throw a Molotov cocktail right here, if he can.
Oh no. Oh wait, I'm behind a wall. Hooray.
So he will roll a throw check, which for him is going to be agility. Agility plus black die plus yellow die. So skill die plus black die plus yellow dice. So he fails, which means he has to roll a scatter dice to see where it goes. He failed by 3 or more, so it's going to go in a yellow direction. It's going to move a yellow amount of movement to the right of the intended target. So, yellow movement is 30 feet. Oh, yeah, it flies off over there into the alley. You guys hear the glass shatter, but you see the fire erupt back there, but he is way off base with his attack.
Oh my.
And then for his second action, he will pull out his pipe pistol and he will take a shot at Ember, since she's the one shooting it, folks. And he will hit you, Ember. Go ahead and roll an armor check for me. On your sheet, you have a number next to your stats. Sorry, let me pull up Ember. So you have an armor rating. I forgot to add your vault suit, so you actually have an armor rating of 3, 3, and 1. Or no, sorry, 2, 3, and 1. So since this is a physical attack, you need to roll a red dice, and you need to roll a 2 or lower on the dice. 1.
Also 1.
Perfect. So your armor actually absorbs that damage. You don't take any of it.
Yes.
So
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I have a mechanics question. It looks like she is kind of behind a barrier here. How does cover affect?
Yeah, so cover, you draw a line of sight from whatever is attacking somebody. Since he's up on that, he's up a little bit. There's no cover there. But,
I was mixing up blue and purple. Yep.
Oh, yeah, no worries. But with this one,
Yeah.
what would happen is she would get an additional point of armor, and it's a -2 to hit. So being behind cover is a really good thing to be in this game.
Gotcha. Thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, this is our first fight with the system. I'm going a little slow, and for everybody's sake. So yeah, that's Purple's turn. He threw the Molotov, he took a shot. Didn't do a whole lot of good. But this person with the tire iron is going to charge out here and try to charge Oliver.
Sure.
And after her attack, Lee, she will trigger your attack if you want to trigger it at that point. And,
You said after her attack? Okay.
Yep, after attack. She does hit you, Oliver, And she gets 1 armor reduction, so please go ahead and give me an armor check. Whatever your number is, -1 is what you need, and that's a red dice.
Okay. So it's a red dice. I've got a 3.
So you rolled over your armor number, I think.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm not wearing armor, so
Yeah, I think you have some built into your character.
yeah.
You have an armor rating at 2. Since you got that
2.
armor reduction, it's down to 1, so you rolled a 3.
Yep.
You will take 2 points of physical damage as she comes screeching out from behind this car, yelling, "You bastard! You bastard! How could you kill Tristan like that?"
Ouch. Okay.
And she starts wailing on you with this tire iron. And those are my raiders. So we go back to a player turn. Dogmeat gets to ready and activate.
Oh, do I
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
do my reaction shot? Yes. Skill die and 2 yellow die. So my skill die was below my perception, which is 5, yes.
Awesome.
And then I got a bottle and a armor reduction, rather.
Awesome. Usually with quick actions, you do get a -2 to your skill value, but 5 minus 2 is 3, so you still hit. That was a good roll.
Ooh, close.
And her armor reduction is down by 1, so she will take armor. She's got an armor of 1 now. So yeah, because of the armor reduction dice, you do 2 points of damage. What happens?
Is it just like a regular shot?
Yeah, just a regular shot.
So, like, I'm just gonna, like, while she's fighting Oliver, I'm just gonna, like, struggle to aim and then shoot her in the back.
Brutal. And I forgot she has a
Sorry.
second action after this, so I am going to attack Oliver again. Alright, that's going to be a crit, which is a hit. However, she is not a special character, so she doesn't build up... Oh, no, just kidding. Non-special characters can build up crit. They can't use AP. So she has 1 critical point I have to keep in mind. Oliver, please give me a red dice check. You're looking for a 1 or lower. You got a 1, so you take 1 more point of physical damage.
1 more?
Yep, 1 more.
All right.
So yeah, she's wailing on you. She gets hit, and she no-sells that 44 shot and just keeps going down on you with this tire iron over and over and over again. Now it's Dogmeat's turn.
Okay,
Go get
so
'em.
Dogmeat will like look up at Ember, and Ember will sort of like nod her head at where Oliver is, and Dogmeat's gonna run over to the orange. Let me
Oh no.
got it. Okay, we'll go here. And then does he has his own stats, so I'll have to click on him.
He does. He's got his own sheet. He has a dog bite attack.
Dog bite.
Yes.
So will his be the same?
So yeah, the way Dogmeat's dog bite attack works, he is allowed to charge. He does not leave line of sight to use charge, so he could charge over there. Charging means that he gets to add a green dice or a yellow dice, your choice, to the attack. Or sorry, a green dice or a, let me double check. I think it was a green dice or a black dice, maybe. Charge. Yeah, green or black dice. So you can decide to add an accuracy dice or an additional damage dice. So what he'll roll a skill dice. He'll roll a yellow, a green, and a blue, and then your choice of a black or a green.
Okay. Skill dice, yellow, green, blue, and then he's gonna roll another green.
Perfect. And he's looking for his agility, which is a 6. Which it's a 3 on the dice. He got 2 armor reduction, which is awesome. And a -3 on the green dice, so that's gonna be a 0. So yeah, that definitely hits. He also got 2 stars on his thing, which means he gets to add 2 action points.
Oh, cool.
because his weapon uses a blue dice, and when he gets stars, he gets to add AP. So he does charge over there. He bites her for 2 points of physical damage because she has no armor now, and that's actually enough to finish her off. So what happens is Dogmeat runs over and ends this magpie lady.
Dogmeat is gonna like run over and sort of like lunge at her and just like grab her in the throat and just do that thing that he was doing to the paper where he's just like shaking it around. And then he'll just drop her and like look up at Will's character and just like wag his tail and look very happy.
That's amazing. And then Dogmeat has one more main action and just banks 2 action points. So if he wants to move, he can move with an action point. It would just be, instead of being a red move, he would move yellow, which is 30 feet. He can also, with his main action, he can move with the main action and move a red, which is 45 feet. He can attack again with a quick action if you can get to somebody.
Everyone else is on the roof, right?
Yep.
He's gonna run. He's just gonna run back to Ember.
Okay.
I think I can make it there.
Yeah, he can get there with a regular move, so.
I'll run back to where Ember is.
Good boy, Dogmeat.
Yep.
Alright. Turns out tire iron is not the right weapon to bring to a gunfight. Or a dogfight. And that brings us to the last 2 raiders. Blue and green get to activate this round. So they're both going to ready. They're both going to activate. They both have pipe rifles. So this guy is going to pop a shot off at Lee, since Lee shot him with his big old gun.
Oh no.
That's a skill dice for him. A black dice, a yellow dice, and a green dice. Ooh, so he hits with a 2. He gives you an armor reduction, and he got 2 extra damage with this attack. So, go ahead and roll an armor check for me. I'm not sure what your armor is versus physical attacks.
It is 1.
Okay, so you don't actually get any armor because he did break your 1 armor. So, that being said, you will take 3 points of damage.
That is half my health.
And he's going to...
Okay.
He's going to pop off another shot at you since you're down there with that big old 44. He misses that time, though.
Okay, so armor reduction of 1, and health is at 3 out of 6.
Yes. And the armor reduction is only for that shot. It doesn't, like, ruin your armor for the rest of the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The green guy up here, he's going to take a shot at Dogmeat. I'm gonna break that seal early.
How dare he?
I'd rather he shoot me.
He shot Dogmeat bad. He got an AP. Well, he can't use AP, but he did hit. And that's 2 additional damage. So Dogmeat, I need Dogmeat to roll an armor check. Dogmeat does have 2 physical armor. Alright, so he will absorb 1 point of damage.
Whew.
So he will take 2 points of physical damage.
Okay.
And then for his second shot, he's going to shoot Ember this time.
Better than Dogmeat.
Green dice. Alright, so that will hit. There's no additional benefits, so Ember, go ahead and roll an armor check. You need a 2 or less.
2.
You're good, so you don't take any damage. The armor absorbs the damage again. And we have gotten through our first round of combat. Good job, everybody.
Yay, we're alive.
So yeah, you guys still have the advantage, as far as I'm concerned. You've taken out more of their numbers. The other ones aren't seeming to be very competent at their jobs. So, you guys have advantage. Who would like to ready up this round?
I would like to ready.
So, Ajax would like to ready. Anybody else?
Me.
Ember?
Yeah, I'll ready as well. I don't think they're moving anywhere, so.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, BB Saves. I hope you're having a great night. So I've got Lee, Ember, and Ajax. Oliver, are you going to ready this round as well?
I'm not going to ready. I'll wait.
Okay. What about Dogmeat?
No, he's gonna wait as well.
Okay. Cool. So, you guys activate whatever order you guys want to go in. It's okay with if Ajax, Lee, or Ember goes first. It's up to you guys.
I'm just gonna shoot him, so I don't care.
Yeah, same. I'm just gonna shoot and then. Wait, can I take two shoot? I can take two shoot actions,
Yeah,
right?
you sure can.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go pew pew. I can get my pew pews out of the way then.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Okay, here come my pew pews. Skill dice. It's got a 6 on it, which is over. Should I bother rolling the yellow dice? Because those are just armor.
The yellow do have some minuses on them, so you might be able to get underneath.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, they don't have as many minuses as the green dice do, but they do have a couple minuses. But that first shot will sort of hit the side of the building. Boom! Another 44 round explodes into the Boston sky.
Apparently I do that twice.
With a 10, that one literally goes into the Boston sky. It's gonna come down and hit somebody, and they're gonna have a real bad day.
It's all that blood loss, Lee.
I didn't know fighting was hard.
To be fair, this is Lee's first fight.
This is just to scare away rat roaches.
I'm gonna.
I love that you bought a 44 to scare away rad roaches.
Well, also it's the weapon that the Mistress of Mystery uses, but
Oh my god.
You guys are awesome.
Can I use my actions to grab Lee and pull him behind the safety dumpster?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Sorry, guys. The people who activated, I forgot to have you guys roll a blue dice to see if you earned any VATs. So if the three of you could roll a blue dice for me real quick.
I'm feeling lucky. I got Double bottles.
Fun fact, yeah. With the bottles, Brian, you bank 2 action points, and Cal, you bank 1 action point. So Cal, if you want to resolve your quick action before I let Ajax grab you, you can do that. You could shoot as a quick action if you want. If you want to double down and go for 3.
Bet it all on black. Spin the wheel.
it has to work once, right?
I mean, that's math.
That's me.
The smart thing to do would be to move, but yeah, no.
But what would the Silver Shroud do?
Well, yeah, okay.
It
Well, I mean, so that is, I believe that's a 1 and
Yeah.
another action point, and then armor. Impact, and I don't know if the blank one does anything.
The blank one doesn't do anything, but it turns out what the Silver Shroud would do is shoot him and then bank a quick action to move if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that quick action to move.
Cool. What's the damage on your 44 again?
It's 2.
2.
2 physical.
So he fails his armor check, and with that extra impact, you do another point of damage. You're shooting at the blue guy, right?
Yes.
So that kills him with the 3 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm just gonna take my movement to get back behind the dumpster. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Man, Lee killed a guy. They got out of hand.
What a rush. The best drug, let me tell you.
Awesome. So good activation, Lee. Ajax or Ember, whoever wants to go next.
You can go ahead, Ember.
Okay, I'll go. I'm gonna shoot Purple Man over on the left rooftop. Hopefully. Okay, so skill,
Oh no.
blue and yellow. Is that right?
Let me double check your gun.
Oh, I got a critical.
You did. So yeah, with your gun, you get a black, yellow, and a green.
Yellow and green. And I can do a critical hit?
So yeah, you banked the 2 CP, so for your next shot you could do a critical hit if you want.
Oh, okay.
But you do get 2 shots around if you want to take them, so. You could just, like, up and crit like that.
Rad. Okay, so did I do anything to him?
You definitely hit, and you got 3 points of armor reduction, so he doesn't get an armor save. What's the damage on your gun? 1 physical. So you do 1 point of damage to him.
Okay. I'm gonna crit now.
Awesome. So yeah, go ahead. Since it's a crit, you don't actually have to roll to hit. You just have to roll a black dice, and that'll be added to that'll be added to your 2 damage for the crit.
Big money, big money.
3 damage. Guess what that does? That kills him.
Hey.
So what does your critical kill look like, Ember?
So he was the one that was shooting at me, right?
He had the pistol and the Molotovs that he threw off like way off into the middle of nowhere.
So after Dogmeat like comes back, I sort of like nod at Dogmeat, and then I just whip around really fast and shoot him once, and it shoots him in sort of like the arm, and then I'm like, and I like line it up, breathe, and then just shoot him straight through the eyeball.
Perfect. His head explodes in Fallout gore fashion. Eyeballs go everywhere. And he drops to the ground. Poor Clumsy. Never even got to Molotov anybody.
You like that?
I do, though. So that leaves us with 1 Raider left on the Raider's turn to activate.
Oh, I haven't gone.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Ajax gets go. Just kidding.
It's okay. So as soon as Lee comes back and be like, okay, Lee, you're doing good. You're doing good. You killed a man. I'm going to show you what I'm good at. And I'm just going to stick my thumb right in his bullet hole on his arm.
Ow!
And then take the stim pack he bought and heal him with it.
Dang it.
I'm a field doctor.
So, wow. Chems. How much does the stim pack heal?
4, I think, because it's got 4 of those dot dealies.
Yeah, it heals 4, but Brian also has the medic perk, so you heal 5.
I can't, like, overheal, right?
Right, you cannot overheal.
Okay. Either way, I'm back up at 6.
And then you have 1 more main action if you want to use it, Brian. And you have 2 AP, I think, right? You bank 2 AP?
That is very true. And I know this guy just died, right?
Yeah. And you are aware of the green guy. You are aware of his
I am
whereabouts.
very aware. I would like to go over here and crouch behind the dumpster to get rid of line of sight.
So we could say that's one of your quick actions to move if you want.
Yeah.
And then do you want to do anything with your main action or the other quick action?
Oh, I can just pop up and shoot him, right?
Yeah, you sure can.
Big money.
You can shoot him twice. Once with the main action, once with the quick action.
Okay, I'll fan the hammer. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you have a 10mm pistol.
That's a black and a green to hit, right?
Yes, plus your skill dice.
Black and a green and my skill die.
Yeah, and you bank a critical point.
Ooh, nice.
So you do hit. And his armor value is 2. What's the damage on your gun?
Black and a yellow.
There's a number underneath that. It says like, there's like a shield and then there's a number beside it.
2.
2. Okay, cool. So he rolls a red dice. He fails his armor dice. He takes 2 points of damage from the first shot.
Oh, that was just the first shot.
Yeah, you get another shot after that. Same dice. It's just you
Yeah,
get
Alex-
-2 to your skill value.
I think he might take 3 points. We also rolled an impact on the black.
Oh, then yes, he does take 3. I didn't see the impact on the black. My bad.
So black and a green and 1 for me. Ooh. I don't think that one was as good.
Nope, that one's gonna miss. So 2 shots rattle off. He's not sticking around for this crap. When it's his turn to ready and activate, he is going to he's gonna boogie. He's gonna go 5.
Just get out of here, man.
20, 25, 30. He will take 2 move actions in the opposite direction.
Bye.
Do you guys intend to chase him, or are you happy to let him run off?
How tall is that building?
That is a 3-story building. So he's probably going to come out the back in a couple of rounds.
I'm gonna chase after him.
Awesome.
I think that is a smart idea.
Is there a way to vault up this building?
Not from the ground. You could try to climb up the building, and I think you do get a bonus to climbing. I think you get your first climb check. You automatically
I sure
succeed
do.
on. But I'm going to sort of hand wave it, and I'm just going to say you guys get him.
Okay, great.
He's down to 1 hit point. You guys have a German Shepherd and a crazy man with no shoes. Yeah, the poor bleeding, limping away raider is not going to survive. So you guys survived your first fight. You guys won your first fight.
Yeah, we did pretty well. And no one got hurt.
No one got seriously hurt.
I think there are some people who are injured, I think.
Yeah, I would speak for yourself right about now.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Oliver. Sometimes I forget because I think you're raised by mole rats.
I mean, you're not far from the truth there.
My
So.
lord.
I'm gonna search these bodies, see what I can find.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys are easily able to search the bodies. Collectively, on the bodies, you guys find 100 caps. You guys also find, I've got this written down. Notes are hard. You guys find 1 tire iron, 2 pipe rifles, 1 pipe pistol, 1 machete, and 1 Molotov cocktail.
Either the tire iron and the machete because I don't have any close range weapon.
I would like the explosives.
And I'm assuming we're splitting the 100 caps 4 ways.
What about dog meat share?
I mean, I can take more for dog meat.
He's gnawing on the corpse right now. He's happy.
If no one takes that pistol, I will take it. I don't have range stuff right now.
And I'm gonna take the machete.
Pipe pistol ammo's everywhere.
It is all over the place. And you guys will notice in the Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, I've got a weapons tab that has the cards for all of those weapons. So whenever you use that weapon, just pull that up.
Now, Oliver, do you need a doctor? Do you have your own way of healing yourself?
If you've got something, I can take it. If not, I'll just soldier on.
I'm pretty sure I had something and you took it, so I think you should be good.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll
Neither
just rub
do
some
I.
dirt in it.
Just rub some dirt in it. You guys find some food too. I forgot to mention you guys find some food as well.
Ooh, food.
You guys find some potato and water.
Bone apple tea.
Does food still have healing qualities in this game?
It does. Potato and water heals 2 damage and adds 1 radiation if you don't cook it. If you cook it into vegetable soup, you get 2 healing, and then you're immune to radiation for 1 turn.
Nice.
Hey, I don't mean to be that person, but I really didn't eat back at the restaurant. Do you mind if I just chow down on this?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Have a great time.
Cool.
Here. If you want, I can heat it up with the flashlight. That way you don't die.
I'd prefer that you didn't, actually. And I will eat it raw.
Awesome. So ordinarily you would take a point of radiation damage, but because Oliver has the ghoulish perk, he heals a point of damage because radiation damage heals him.
Oh.
So you heal
Nice.
3 Oliver.
Hooray! That will put me
Neato.
back up.
Yeah.
You ate
it's a
enough potatoes
full-
to shrug off that tire iron damage.
Yeah, so, and as you see him eat, he kind of has these tattoos on his arm. He has an exposed arm that kind of start glowing, glowing bright yellow.
Is that the only food that we find?
That is the only food that you guys find.
Dog meat lost 2 points, and I don't know.
Which is dog meat good for?
Dog meat literally killed somebody.
No, I mean health-wise.
Oh, he only has 5 points of
Yeah, he's not technically a player character, but he gets some player character perks because Ember has the dog handler perk.
I don't suppose you can eat some of these humans for some health.
There's a perk for that. Dog meat doesn't have it.
Okay.
Oh, bummer.
It's okay. We'll find a bullet fly along the way.
Yeah, so just keep your eyes open for something.
Or canned tam or anything.
Oh, I might just grab one of those pipe rifles, by the way.
Grab it, Lee.
Perfect.
After Lee's been trying to catch his breath the entire time.
If it won't encumber him, Oliver will take the other pipe rifle too, just to sell if nothing else.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, item encumbrance is a thing in this game too.
Did anyone take the Molotov or tire iron?
I took the Molotov.
I don't think anyone took them.
Okay, well I don't need it, so if someone wants to hold it and maybe sell it, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll pick it up. I might be able to do something with it later.
Alright.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys have your equipment. What would you guys like to do now?
How far were we in walking?
You were about
half
halfway there. You were about 30 minutes away from your objective.
Guess we keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. Here we go, traveling by map.
Lee, how did it feel to kill a man?
You know, when they write about it, it's just one panel, and then the person flies back, and there's not so much of the blood.
Yeah. It's always the worst part.
I guess they had to make things a little less accurate, just so the readers aren't scared off.
It's for kids.
It's for kids. Murder is for kids.
That doesn't mean it's not educational.
Oh, yeah.
Ember's gonna like scuff at you and then just keep walking.
I've never heard scuff as an auditory reaction, but I'm into it.
Like a like a judgmental exhale.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a familiar sound.
To be fair, it's almost like two jocks babysitting two nerds. With a mask.
I would not say that Ember is a jock.
With
but
two
okay.
high school. Well, you're out here not being afraid of nothing.
Sorry, one
I
FFA
just don't
kid,
care anymore.
one 4-H kid, and one jock.
You're like, let me stand in 3 lines of fire and just pop heads. That's brave.
So, you guys continue making your
Safely.
way through the ruins of Boston. The rest of the trip is relatively uneventful. You guys do see a couple of different... you guys hear some gunfire off in the distance. You do see an iBot sort of floating around with a message talking about come work at the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Job hiring opportunities available today. It does stop at you guys, and as it floats in front of you, its little front panel opens up and it hands you a flyer, and it buzzes off.
Take the flyer.
And yeah, it's an old pre-war, like, come work here for our company. It's like an open job interview thing, set for October 31st, 2077.
Oh, I wonder why they couldn't make it.
It was because of all of the nukes.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? When you live in the
Oh.
city, you never get to do the tourist stuff. This is nice.
And yeah, you guys eventually make your way to the towering skyscraper that is the Vault-Tec Regional HQ. Part of the building has sort of collapsed over, and it's resting against another skyscraper. And as it comes down, you do see it sort of stabilizes. The top like 6 floors or so are sturdy. There is a big sort of fiberglass vault boy out front who's got his thumbs up as you guys are approaching. He's got this big cheesy smile on his face. There is a big set of double metal doors in front of you, and there is a big sign above it that says Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters. Building a better home underground. And as you guys approach the Vault Boy, there's sort of a staticky noise that comes up in its mouth, and it says, "Welcome to Vault-Tec. How may I direct your inquiry?"
We're looking for a Pip-Boy.
You've come to the right place. Vault-Tec is the company behind the Pip-Boy.
Can we? Is there one here that we can borrow?
Lee, roll a history pre-war check.
My thing is 8. Yes, it's 8.
Awesome. You do get a +2 because it's your specialty. So you need a 10 or lower. You know that the Pip-Boy was not invented by Vault-Tec. It was invented by Robco.
Oh, would I? So this thing is just wrong. It's not like Vault-Tec like took credit for it or something like that.
Yeah, you think there might be something wrong with this Vault Boy.
Yeah, this thing is way off. Vault-Tec didn't invent the Pip-Boy.
Off as in broken or off as in rigged?
Could be either. Actually, can I take a look at it with computers or something?
Yeah, give me a computers check.
Cool.
We have an industrial lockpick. We just picked one up.
Okay, so my computers, it's another special thing, so it's 10 that I have to roll under.
Oh,
So,
yeah, you got a 5.
6 and -1, so yeah.
So yeah, looking sort of going around to the back of this fiberglass thing, you sort of reach in, you knock a couple of points, you find the hollow space in the back, and you open up the panel. Sure enough, there is a sort of a terminal inside this Vault Boy. And you see the terminal itself has been graffitied. You see there are some sort of red and green sigils that have been painted along the sides of the terminal in various different weird symbols. You're not sure exactly what the symbols are. You can make a know-how. Let me check the know-how skills, see which one feels relevant. Oh, not Ajax. I need Lee. You can make a know-how local check.
Okay. I don't think that's one of my skills, but I don't get the negative, so it's just a roll. Rolled the wrong one. So that's 7. That is below my int.
Awesome. So, these symbols, you've seen them very sparingly throughout the Commonwealth every now and then, or you've heard tell of symbols that look like these. They're kind of these spiral symbols. Nobody's really sure what they signify, but they do. People have mentioned these symbols being plastered on buildings that are particularly dangerous. But it's not known if the symbols are put there as a warning or as like a claim to being responsible for the danger.
Okay. Oh, so I guess Lee's gonna say, right, so someone's drawn all over this thing, these symbols. Either something's dangerous in here or someone's taking credit for something dangerous in here. Either way, something dangerous in here.
Yeah, there's actually a sewer right outside Diamond City that also has this symbol painted on the manhole cover. That's sort of the local landmark that you're immediately thinking of. But people who go down in that sewer don't come back, so nobody knows what's down there.
Yeah, there might be something real dangerous inside this building.
Well, 400 caps said we could handle it.
That's true.
With that being said, I forgot to resolve your computer check. As you open up the panel and you start looking at the computer, you do see that, sure enough, somebody has reprogrammed this terminal to reprogram the Vault Boy to say incorrect things. And you see, as you're sort of going through, the text cycles up, and there's a couple of words that pop up that immediately spring to mind. You see a sentence that says, "Thank you for contacting Vault-Tec. What is your error?"
Can I just, contacting? There's no way I can reach someone.
Yeah.
Is it possible to repair it from here?
Yeah,
Like, to repair it
you
myself?
could repair the terminal, yeah.
Do I gotta roll another check for that?
Yes. And you do see when it says error, it looks like there's a space after that where it's asking you to put some text in.
I'm gonna start mashing some keys.
Hacking minigame comes up, you have to guess. Alright, so there's two like this, and there's not two like this.
Just remember for 3, 1. Find the text.
Lee, I think the word might be cucumber.
Try that. It's a Vault-Tec system, I know this. That's a 7 for the computer roll.
Perfect, that is enough to succeed. So you start typing in, and as you're sort of going through, you realize that it's asking you what you think the error with that sentence was. And you type in that Rob Coe created the Pip-Boy. And when you type that in, the text changes from green to yellow. And it starts typing to you, and it says, "Excellent, you have solved the first puzzle. You might be worthy to follow my trail to Vault 23. Signed, a friend." And when you get through that sentence, the double doors behind you swing open.
Hey, so heads up, someone might be onto us, or have laid out a trail of breadcrumbs to Vault 23.
It might be the old lady.
Well, that seems like a waste of caps on her part.
She might be test us. If we don't come back alive, she doesn't have to pay us. Well, it's 400 caps to her anyway.
Good point.
So onward we go.
Yeah, but, be careful.
Ember and Dogmeat are going to turn around and just walk in.
Awesome. I just realized this whole time I forgot to switch my Ethernet cable from my work computer to my streaming computer. That's why I lost internet connection in the middle there back a little while ago.
That makes sense.
So yeah, you guys sort of head into the gloom behind the doors of the Vault-Tec Regional HQ. The air in here is very stale. It doesn't sound or seem like anybody has been here in quite some time. As you're moving through, you do see that the destruction of the building sort of coming down on itself has scattered debris and dust everywhere. There's junk all over the place. Ember, you're sort of taking stock of the stuff that would be good to take back to sell.
Hey Alex, before I enter, I'll go in last, but I want to destroy the terminal, if that's possible. I want to smash it up so that nobody can follow behind us.
Yeah, you can rip it out of the Vault Boy and throw it on the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, when you do, you hear Vault Boy say, "Thank you for..." Boom. Terminals.
That way nobody can follow our trails, hopefully.
And you guys move into the darkness of the Vault-Tec building. I would like everybody to go ahead and roll a notice check for me.
Do you see what I see? I can't roll without my character.
Yeah.
Oh, and I should mention that I forgot about this, but Ember actually gives everybody a +2 to their skill value for perception in her immediate area.
Oh, that's nice.
You're welcome.
That's her Newshound
Alex?
ability.
How do I roll without my character being on the...
Oh, how is everybody else rolling without the character on
I
this?
don't know. I can see
I
the
have
buttons.
it still. Yeah.
You can all see the
I'm-
buttons on the bottom, or no?
They're on the top for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got them there too.
My buttons are not...
we're in the Vault-Tec building, so I'll go back over here where the tokens are.
Hey, thanks.
What dice is being required skill?
Yeah, the skill dice is what we're looking for.
Oh, baby.
So who all succeeded?
You said we got a -2 for that.
You get a +2 to the skill value for whatever your
I-
perception skill is.
Yeah.
Whatever your perception attribute is. Most people it's perception, but for some people it's other stuff.
Ooh, I just made mine.
I did too.
Oh, I use end. Interesting.
Yeah,
And
one
I
thing I
can
really
do that.
like about this system is that they associate skills with different attributes depending on how realistically that character would do that thing. So yeah, that's one of the things I really like about this system. Took a lot to learn, and I'm still arguably still learning everything. But does that mean everybody made it?
Yeah,
Yee.
I
everybody's
believe
here.
so.
Wow, good job, everybody. So yeah, you start making your way through the Vault-Tec building. Everyone begins to hear the sound of sort of like around you, like in the air ducts and stuff. And ahead of you, deeper into the building, you begin to hear sort of like almost like hydraulics, like mechanical joints moving on ahead of you. And very faintly and deeply, very deep in the building, some of you are able to hear laser fire.
Lasers.
Ember just sort of sighs as she keeps walking.
He's gonna just take out the revolver, so he's holding it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will take out my 10mm as well.
And as you guys are making your way deeper and deeper into the Vault-Tec building, you sort of come across this threshold into this big central room where you can see there's this sort of big globe in the middle that Vault Boy is holding on his back, and he's got a very pained expression on his face as he's holding it up, very cartoonishly pained expression on his face. And you appear to be in almost like a tiered chamber with like a second and a third balcony around you. Looking around, you can see a couple of Protectrons moving slowly. They are painted Vault-Tec blue. You're not sure what their intentions are. They're sort of patrolling around this room, but they don't seem to have noticed you guys yet.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, we should probably avoid these things.
Yeah, if it's a no trespassing for everybody, we'll just be smoked alive.
See if we can sneak around them, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be the best bet. Hopefully we're just escorted out if that's the case.
I would like to point out that one of you is wearing a Vault-Tec uniform.
Just realized I was
It's
muted.
me.
You weren't muted, Brian. I can hear you.
I just realized my mute button doesn't work.
Oh.
Well, y'all want me to go and see if we die?
Chat them up, Ember. They're your people.
You're a robot.
They're blue robots.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna walk through 'em.
When you walk by, the Protectrons sort of turn to look at you, and you can hear the gears turning in their brains. Hello, denizen of Vault 81. What brings you to Vault-Tec HQ today?
I'm looking for a Pip-Boy.
Pip-Boys are standard issue for Vault dwellers upon their first arrival in the Vault.
Yeah, I lost mine. I was looking for a replacement.
All lost items are to be taken up with Supervisor Gary
Where's Gary?
in the security office on floor number 4.
Thanks, I'll head up there.
Have a nice day.
Did they hear that?
Yeah, they can hear the Protectrons talking to you guys.
Okay, I'll just look at them and then I'll head to wherever the stairs or elevators or whatever.
Should we follow?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe go like a long way around, but
can you turn these things off? If Gary doesn't like us?
I can try to turn them off right now.
How bad could that go?
Somewhere between very and extremely.
Let's call that Plan D then.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the elevators probably don't work since half of the skyscraper is toppled over.
Yeah, everybody in Fallout got good calves.
All of them stairs.
stairs or broken ceilings it is.
Where's the Skyrim door? I need out of here. So sure enough, you guys passing the Protectron Guardians. Is everybody else going with her?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, we can like look for an alternate route if we can't get around these guys.
Are you guys gonna sneak past? Or are you guys gonna walk past?
I'll put out a vote for sneak.
I'll sneak. I think I'm probably stronger at it than you guys, but I'll stay close behind in case they need some physical help.
I will. Yeah, I'll sneak past too. It's a trend.
Perfect. Okay. So I want all 3 of you guys to roll stealth checks,
Ooh.
since we're not necessarily traveling by map this time.
Okay, so that would be. So I need to get a 1 on this. I did not.
As I watch Lee trip, I slowly back up and reconsider my options.
Well, the good news is in this system, they sort of model the way enemies go from hidden to caution to detected. Just because you fail 1 doesn't mean that you automatically fail. What happens is the Protectrons go from unaware to I just wrote this down earlier. Where did I put it? I think I put it in here. Oh no, I wrote it down in my Google Doc. They go from unaware to suspicious, so they begin sort of patrolling a little more actively. They don't give you any indication that they noticed you guys, but they do sort of start looking around and moving in the direction you guys are sneaking through.
Come on, Lee, you gotta do better like this. That is technically better.
Ember is gonna see the trip and just walk over to the protect, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna ask, am I allowed to have visitors in here as well that aren't vault dwellers?
During business hours, the building is open to everyone.
Is right now business hours?
Business hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
It's
What
like,
is it?
yeah, what's
Almost 3. No, it was It was 3 when we left, so coming on 4 now.
Yeah, it's right around 4 now.
Oh my god, we have an hour.
I'm gonna say, okay, cool, and I'm gonna be like, let's go, guys.
As I hear that, I will pick up all the paces and start shuffling.
Lee was like trying to sneak under a table. He knocked several things off of it, and then he's just like trying to stand up.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
And yeah, as you guys sort of make your way deeper into the Vault-Tec facility, I think that's a great place to stop our first session.
What mysteries await us?
What mysteries indeed. So yeah.
Can we solve them in an hour?
Yeah, we only have an hour before those robots are gonna get us.
We either get out in an hour or you reprogram them in an hour.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you guys will be fine. So yeah,
Also
thank
that laser
you.
fire.
Thank you everybody who tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed our first trip into the Commonwealth of Massachusetts as much as I did. I know that combat was a little slow, and we'll get faster with it as we learn more of the system. But as always, I am grateful to the amazing players that we keep finding for the Untold Stories project. Go ahead, once again, guys, introduce yourselves. If there's anything you guys want to plug, feel free to plug it. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, please feel free to go ahead. Kat.
Okay, hey, I'm Kat. As some of you know, I've not really played with Will or Cal before, so I'm excited to do that. Alex, I've played with a bunch of times. Brian, I've played with a bunch of times, but I haven't played with him since the beginning of 2020, so I'm excited to do that again. Obviously, I have never played this game before, and I'm a little slow to pick it up, so patience would be appreciated. Other than that, I look forward to the rest of this campaign, and I can't wait to see what happens to everybody. And I'm excited to play with Dogmeat, because Dogmeat's cool as shit, so
Yeah.
that's all I have.
What about Will?
Hey everybody, Will again. Super excited to be here. I'll just echo some of the stuff that Kat said. Kat, Brian, it's my first time working with you guys, so I'm really excited about that. Love the Fallout world. Thanks for your patience as I figure out how to stab people with knives. I'm normally not that type of player, so I'm really excited to be here. Can't wait to see y'all next week.
I don't want to hear an alien Will kicked me out of the airlock and fed me to the aliens and then killed the rest of us.
Oh yeah, I did do that too.
I don't stab people with knives. Yeah, okay, Will. Cal?
Yeah, so again, playing with new people is always fun. I'm really enjoying my time on this channel. Looking forward to playing the rest of this game over the next coming weeks. If you want to see more of me, I'm over again on the Win with Dice channel. We do like weekly GM podcasts, like weekly tabletop RPG stuff. We've also been streaming some Lancer, and we're going to be playing more games later in the year. We've got plans for Starfinder and Mutants and Masterminds, so if you want to tune in and check those out, we'll be working on those later in the year.
Heck yeah. And Brian?
Hey guys, I'm Brian. I'm happy to be playing again with you. I know I took a little bit of a break here from USB. I'm excited to hear to play with our brand new people, and I would like to plug Lee's stuff again, just in case you missed it. So Lee, you can go ahead and repeat it one more time if you want. You can take my plug.
Oh, I mean, you want me to say it twice?
That's generous.
You got to use up my plug. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, so I guess double check out the Win with Dice channel on YouTube and also Twitter, and also our website, winwithdice.ca. I don't plug that enough.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Win with Dice .ca.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Like,
Cal
I
is
keep
our
forgetting
emotional support Canadian on the show.
So I squeezed it out with that second plug.
Yeah, that was a good idea. We needed it.
And again, thank you everybody. As always, I am Alex. I am the executive producer here at the Untold Stories Project, as well as the author of the Titan City Chronicles. We here for USP starting in January. This is our first show that we're launching, but next week we have the premiere of Season 3 of Born of Rage, where Brian and I will be returning to the Trail Mix Pack to the shenanigans that Jonesy no doubt has in store for us at the Valkenburg Foundation. And then on the 25th of January, we will be launching our Nether War series. We will be doing the Mutants and Masterminds official licensed Nether War campaign. And we actually have Crystal Fraser, the Mutants and Masterminds line developer, coming on as a special guest star for that first adventure. So I'm really excited to get back into that. We're also going to see some characters come back from Heroes Incorporated. Mortis and Overdrive will be joining us. I'm very, very excited to announce that. Thank you again to everybody who followed tonight. Thank you to La Fememily and BB Saves. Thank you to whoever the anonymous gifter was who gifted 5 tier subs. We are going to raid tonight Goblin Cave TV, so please go over there and show them some love. Looks like they're playing some Starfinder. We will be back here. Yes, Robnix, we will have. We're gonna have Mortis and Overdrive come back. And I was distracted. Sorry about that, Robnix. Yeah, not the whole Heroes Incorporated. I still need to talk to Rob. I want to talk to Rob about that. It is on my list of hard conversations to have, per my therapist. So I'll talk to him about that. But for now, Mortis and Overdrive will be back as a sneak peek for a possible future. But like I was saying, we're going to raid Goblin Cave TV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you had a wonderful evening, and I hope we get to see you here next week as we return searching for the treasure of Vault 23. Be safe. See you soon.